Hey there guys, it's Rick Utzer here with AirgunWeb, where we tell you the facts, not fluff. And today we got, I think, a pretty cool video, and that is why every airgunner needs a chronograph. Stay with us. Okay, so before we get started, I want to say thank you to Pyramid Air for sponsoring AirgunWeb in these videos. You know, I said, let's do something different. And they said, well, what, Rick, do you want to do? And I said, well, we haven't done anything with chronographs in years. And they said, that's a good idea. So what I did is I went over their site and I found this guy. This is kind of a gem, and I really haven't used this version of this chronograph in ever, but I used to use the ProChrono Digital all the time, and now they have built-in Bluetooth. So you've got a great app on your phone. The other thing about that, which is really cool, I can't really wait to try this part out, is that it actually connects with a PC too. So if you don't want to use your phone, you want to have a little more control of, putting things in and not having to, use your thumbs to type, this actually will connect to your PC as well. I think that adds tremendous value for you guys who really want to track your performance on an airgun. So why would you want to have a Chrony in the first place? Well, with a Chrony, you're able to actually know what your airgun's doing. It's sort of like the best diagnostic tool you can have if you're serious about airgunning. So let's say you got a brand new brake barrel and you're just all over the map. You just can't get it to dial in. Well, what's the reason? Well, you can check technique, you can check all the various things, but what you really need to check is, are you getting consistent power output? Because if you're getting 30 to 40 foot per second differences and variations in your shots, that's certainly going to throw things off at the target. The only way you're going to know that is with a chronograph. Now, when you get into PCP guns, now really you want to know what kind of energy you're getting. And, you can go to the box, oh, it does 1,000 feet per second. Well, with what pellet, in what conditions, you don't know unless you know. And a chronograph will let you really know what you're doing. So I've got several different types of pellets here, all different weights, shapes, sizes, that kind of thing. And I thought it would be kind of fun to see just some of the various differences. Now, the first thing I've got here is I've actually got the H&N slugs. They're 21 grain. I'm shooting the light ones. And I just want to know what I'm going to get out of this. So I've synced up my phone. They got a free app. I've programmed it in. I've put in the numbers for that pellet. And if all goes well, let's see here. Okay. All right. So we're going to go right over here. Okay. 697. 701. 700. Pretty consistent. 703. We'll do one more. Okay, 696. That is pretty good. I mean, we had, well, in fact, let's actually look at the numbers. I'm going to hit the little calculator here. It's going to tell me my extreme spread was 7. My standard deviation was 3. It actually tells me the temperature out here is 86 degrees today. That I think is pretty cool. You have all that data, and now you can save that data, and now you can kind of set it up for your next pellet. That's pretty awesome. Now, the gun I'm using today is the Aspen. This is a very, very cool gun in that if I didn't have a tank, I could actually just pump this up and fill myself back up. So I'm at about 2,500 PSI right now. I'm going to actually use the tank today just for, for expediency. But if you wanted to, you could pump it up manually and you'd be all set. So let's back this up. I'm going to back up. I'm going to do another shot string now. So it's pretty easy. You just hit the add a new shot list. Go ahead and name it. I'll say Aspen. And now we'll do, let's see. I don't want to do too many. We get the point here. All right, those were really heavy. Let's do something really light. I've got the Crosman Premier Piranhas here. These are, you could probably pick these up at your box store if you want to just pick something up in a hurry. But we'll shoot 5 of those next. So I'm going to put Aspen. Okay. And I can go down to the weight, and you put in your weight, 14.3 grain. I think that is, yes, they are. Ooh. Well, the temperature's gone up to now 87. Glad I know that. All right, so now we're gonna do the Piranha pellets. You just tap on that screen And now you've got, you know, you're set up, ready to go. Now what I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna switch my shot string. Okay. We can do everything, instead of having to walk up to the chronograph, you can control everything right from your phone, which is really cool. So I've changed the second string. I'm gonna go back to my Piranha pellets list here. All right, now we're all set and ready to go. Let me go ahead and load the mag up. All right, now we need to fill our gun up, and then we will be ready to take some shots. So I have got a tank here, and I can go ahead and top us off right here. There it is. All right. So I'm filling this right to about just over 3,000 PSI, because that seems to be the sweet spot for this. So let's just see how we do here. All right, so make sure I'm still lined up over my chronograph, and I seem to be. And let's take a shot here. I'm gonna see if I can just lean that like that. Maybe you guys can see it. Safety. Okay, so 824. Okay, so we got 5 clean shots. As you can see, it just makes a really nice display there for you. Now I can hit the calculator and it'll tell me that my extreme spread is 10, standard deviation is 4. We're looking at, let's see, let's see, I was looking for foot-pounds, but we'll have to do that math. It doesn't show it here. Oh, hold on, I take it back. Foot-pounds are on this screen, 21 foot-pounds, 22 foot-pounds. That's pretty cool. Now, what do you do with this? Well, if you're kind of particular like I am, and you like to keep records and data, which I love records and data, you can print this off, you can share it, you can email it to yourself. So many things you can do with this, and you don't have to write any of it down. I think this, for a very affordable chronograph, is awesome. And when you're into air gunning, that's going to be your best friend. It's going to tell you exactly what your gun's doing in any given circumstance. It'll tell you what your real energy is, not some fictitious number on the side of a box. It's just the kind of data that you need if you're serious about air gunning. So if you're serious about air gunning, then I hope I've driven this point home. You need a chronograph. Guys, my name's Rick Usler. Thanks for watching.